Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and this is a very special video again because I'm going to share with you my top 10 action figures for the year 2022. Okay, so as you guys have seen my previous video, there are tons and tons of action figures I've gotten for last year alone, and I believe some of you guys have actually do the countings for me. Thanks very much, Remus, if I'm not wrong. Yes, and from that amount of figures, I have to choose only 10 figures to be in the list, which is a very hard task for me. So let's get started right away with number 10. Coming in the 10th place is this very awesome looking Mayfax Terminator T800. Yes, this figure is awesome. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I have no love for the first Terminator movie because it actually scares me off. I am more of a big diehard fans of Terminator 2, but this figure really proved me wrong. Wow, just look at that. It's really good looking, and it comes with 4 different types of guns, which is really good. And I also can't believe that I'm saying this. I grew to love this head sculpt. As you can see, it looks really awesome there. So this Terminator really deserves a place in my top 10. Coming in the 9th place is this Son Gohan from the superhero Dragon Ball movie. Yes, I just watched the movie the other days, and I think it's really good animation movie of the Dragon Ball. The fight scenes is rather awesome there, and I have always been wanting a renewed versions of Son Gohan, and I'm really happy they actually comes out with this attire, which is also very new because there have not been a Gohan on this attire before. And as you can see, they have also improved the lightness of the head sculpt, and wow, this guy just looks very good, and it's like a dream come true for me to actually own this guy. I think he's a great addition. If you are big fans of the Dragon Ball series, this Gohan is a must-have in your collection. Therefore, I think he deserves to be in my top 10 as well. In the 8th place is this Homelander from Mayfax as well, and this guy is actually someone who have not thought about buying because I have just watched a few series of The Boys. I know this guy is a very badass guy.
I'll laser every fucking one of you!
And somehow something just asked me to just get him because wow, I am not wrong, my instinct is actually right. This guy is really nice in terms of the head sculpt, the body wise, even the cape is feeling very good. And as you can see, he also comes with 2 very different head sculpt. This guy really deserves a recognition in my top 10. Coming in hot in the 7th place is this retro Iron Man with the proton cannon right over there. This is from the Marvel Legends. Yes, I really love this guy because he just reminds me so much of the Marvel vs Capcom game that I used to play when I was young. Yeah, this is a really nice one, and the gun is just nailed it. It's really huge, as you can see, and it's really nice to have this guy in your collection. I believe he will stand out amongst all the other characters that you have. On the 6th place is the black suit SpiderMan. I've been waiting for this guy for a long time, and finally I get him in a very nice mold from Mayfax. And I especially like this head sculpt here. You can see they actually added extra touch on the neck with the symbiote. I just can't think of any reason why he shouldn't be in my top 10. And coming in the 5th place is this Cell First Form. This is like another wish list of mine that I've been wanting to have this Cell in this form, and finally they made it. It's looking very good. As you can see, aesthetically it looks perfect, but there's only one thing which really put him on disadvantage, which is the scale. Yeah, he's pretty short, but right, he should be a little bit taller than this scale. Yeah, that's the problem with the SH Figuarts. They always make the figure a little bit shorter. And let's do a comparison with the perfect form. So as you can see, he's just a little bit taller than him. By right, I think this guy should be a lot more taller. And yeah, I think we do need a renewed versions for this very old perfect form Cell as well. So I'm really happy that they finally go through each iterations of the transformations for Cell, and they are doing the same for Frieza. Yeah, I don't mind to get all the forms for these two guys, including Boo as well. I don't mind to have lots of different forms for Boo. Yeah, so let's hope that they keep up with this. And coming in the 4th place is this Captain America, the retro versions, which is also the 20th anniversary version. This is one figure that I've been wanting ever since I saw the prototype pictures, and I thought I couldn't get my hands on it because it's some kind of exclusive, but I'm very happy that I finally gotten it, and it's looking very good. The only things that I have a gripe on is actually the holes on the shield, because these are meant for the effects parts. Yeah, if only they could give another shield without any holes, then I think it would be perfect. But nevertheless, this guy does looks awesome, and he even comes with a stand with 2 different backdrops that you can change. Wow, how perfect can that be? This is a really good figures, and I think he cannot miss to be in my top 10 list as well. And in the 3rd place is the Mayfax Iron Man Mark 85. This guy is a masterpiece. Wow, he looks beautiful and he's very awesomely built. As you can see, the paint is looking awesome. Everything else is very nice. I can't wait for them to release Mark 50, but unfortunately I'm not going to get that because that is very expensive. So I think this guy alone is really perfect for any Iron Man fans to have, especially those of you guys who actually love the Endgame. Yeah, this one is like the perfect iterations of Mark 85. Coming in hot on the 2nd place is this Sentinel toys, the Peter Parker or Peter B. Parker Spider-Man. Yes, this is a really nice, I would say the masterpiece of any Spider-Man out there. This is really awesome because I think this is one of the few Spider-Man that can actually do a squat. It's like a perfect squat like this. Of course, there are some sacrifice because you'll see some gap on the tights, but I think it's alright. This is really like a the very iconic signature squat for any of the Spider-Man, which most of the brands can't do, but this Sentinel toys, they actually made it this way. So whew, this is a really good Spider-Man. I mean, if you can get your hands on him, this is a must-have, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. So I can't wait for them to come up with more. I think the Gwen is coming out soon, which again I didn't get because I think that's rather expensive as well, if I'm not wrong. But I'll try to maybe you know, sell a kidney again to actually get my hands on it. But this guy is perfect. And the 1st place goes to this SH Figuarts, the Buzz Lightyear. Oh my god, this is really a perfect figure, like I say in my review, because he just looks so awesome. As you can see, wow, I think nothing can beat this Buzz from any brands. I think even if Mayfax made it, they have not made it this well. Even if you guys are not a big fans of the movie itself, if you're a big fans of Toy Story, which I believe you all are, because all of us grew up watching Toy Story, I think this is really a Buzz that you cannot miss in your maybe Toy Story collection, because this is really one good looking one, and I really hope that they make another separate movies for Woody, so we have a more lifelike Woody just like this Buzz, and they can, I mean, we can have a pair of them which will looks really good. So I do think that he really deserves the 1st place of my best action figures in 2022. Okay, so for the honorable mentions, I would like to include these 2 zombie from the Marvel Legends. Yes, these are from the What If series. I really like the zombie versions for my Avengers. Yeah, I really hope one day I can have like the whole team, Doctor Strange, Hawkeye, Black Widows, and the rest of them to be in this mode. So I'm really happy that these 2 is going to be in my honorable mentions. And the next one is the best newcomer. When I say newcomer, means that it's something new from a brand, which is the Hasbro. This is for the basketball series, and I think they've really done a great job, especially with this LeBron James. The head sculpt is great, the clothing is good, even the balls is really nice on the hands. Of course, I do hope that they actually comes with a separate ball itself, not just fixed to the hands, and that would be awesome. And also I do hope they actually include another head sculpt, like with the open mouth, so that he can do a slam dunk. So I do think that this is really a must-have for those of you guys who are big fans of any basketball, NBA players and things like that. You guys should really get this one if you can't afford the Mayfax, because that's like double the price of this guy, maybe. Yeah, so I think this is a really affordable ones for you guys to have, and he even comes with some cards collections that you can have. So this one is really something that I think should be mentioned as one of the best newcomers in the market. Okay, so there are actually two figures which I think is going to make it into the top 10 list, but they didn't because I have not done the review yet, which is this SH Figuarts Venom. Yeah, I do think that it looks great. I quite believe that after I review him, I think he will actually be in the top 10 list, but don't worry, I will actually include him in my next year list, and as well as this Mayfax Cyborg Superman, which I'm very sure that I will love it a lot, and I'm very sure that he's going to be in the top 10 list for next year, for this year 2023 as well. So these two guys is also the perfect candidates that is going to be in the top 10 list, but they have not made it so far because I have not done any review for them. So yes guys, these are my top 10 best action figures for the year 2022, and I hope you enjoy it, and I certainly hope that you will also share with me your own list of top 10s for the year 2022 down in the comment sections below, and I'll catch you again in my next video.